Hi, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before. I'm currently parked up on location in one of my most favourite spots in all of the Peak District, the infamous Stanage Edge. If you're new to the series, it's been a couple of weeks since the mega trip down in Devon where we endured tick bites, crashing drones into cliffs and almost sinking into boggy marshes. To be fair, we also enjoyed some amazing car camping spots, sharing it with all the wildlife around there with amazing sunsets on all of them, and also a couple of insane wild camping locations, one up on top of hills with tall surrounding us and another one in an insane looking little quarry. But after that I had to head back to reality and normal life, and I gotta tell you, normal life wasn't happy to see me back. It was a bit of a gnarly couple of weeks back in Leicester, if I'm honest. A little bit of stress and a little bit of good vibe. I've managed to pass my HGV theory test over the past couple of weeks, which is absolutely amazing to be fair, because I studied for it for 8 hours and then just about scraped my way through it. Not with flying colours, let's be honest, a pass is a pass. I've also been able to spend a bit more time in the garden. I still haven't put a gate on my vegetable patch, but I have put all the fencing up, and I can tell you that we've already had a few strawberries out of the patch and even a couple of garlic cloves, which is pretty amazing because I didn't even know we were growing garlic. But to be honest, that's all been going on in Leicester, which is not really where I want to be, which is why I've headed up to the Peak District. I mentioned in my last video that I wanted to do a wild camp in the Peak District because I've never done one, so I figured today is going to be the day when I tick that box off the list. I had a little look around a spot earlier looking for pitches. So I'm not quite at the end of the Stanage Edge, that's right down there, probably about another mile, but there's kind of potential spots, sort of pitchy patches of grass here and there. Stunning view off the top of the ridge here. Could probably pop another one over there, but it is blowing a hoolie, it's windy as heck. And then I also headed down to another quarry area called Lawrencefield. So this is a pretty cool area to be fair, and pretty precarious where I'm at. It's some quarry that's popular with the rock climbers down here, and there is quite a few pitch options down yonder in the woodland area, which means you're not going to get a view. Thing is, you could be up here, but you really are in view and accessible from the road. But if I'm honest, neither of them look quite good enough, and then I had a bit of an epiphany. In all fairness, there's probably 101 different locations you could wild camp in the Peak District, but if you know the area, there's one thing that's pretty infamous that everybody knows of. The one and only Winnits Pass. And I've seen a little pitch that looks all the way up the Winnits Pass and down into Castleton almost at the same time. So tonight, that's where I'm going to be heading. All the bags are packed, so all I've got to do is get in the driver's seat and head on over there. Let's do it. Well, good news then, it's 5:30 and the weather's looking pretty good for it. The bad news, I thought it was about a 20-minute hike, and looking at it driving up, I think it's going to take me about an hour to get there, so I'm not going to mess about. I'm going to get flasks made up, a few bits together, and get on the trail. Let's do it, it's going to be a good one. Boom time then, ready to go, and ooh, new bag, sir. Yes, indeed. Also, check it out, 2 new legs, well, kind of, hiking poles. I'm really stoked with these. I wanted these for a while. Check them out. Pretty cool, man. They got the usuals, you know, your old straps so they don't slip out your hands, and pretty good. They got cork grips, so like when you're on top of the mountain on the ridge sweating your chunga off and shaking because you're para and all that, they're not going to slip out your paws. And I love this, they come with all the little adaptions, mate. Look, I'm rocking the muddy ones and the muddy sort of normal trail ones at the minute, but check out what else they come with, like little mini feet for that imaginary person that walks next to me that I talk to all the time. All right, they're for road work, I know, but they also come with the adaptions for snow, so if I ever get out somewhere with deep snow, I've got those as well. Pretty cool. Also, I like the fact that you can fold them down, because then you can just sort of strap them to the bag, so nice. Also, I mean, I guess this is pretty standard on hiking poles, but this is done in quite a good way with a little screw thing here. And yeah, you know, if you're like high as bow and your head's in the clouds all the time, hey, you got you covered. Or if you're knee high to a grasshopper covered in mud, yeah, you're good to go as well. But guess which height I have mine set at? Oh, you be down here, you know. And I should say, really, both of them sent over by a company called Gagging, so pretty cool. Stoked with those. I'll show you a little bit more about the bag when we get up there. Right, one last thing before we go. There were a few things that I can remember now that I forgot. One is, yeah, hiking pants, ain't got them with me, and your muff for the camera. So for tonight, only, yeah, sneaky little bit of finger muff, the small muff, and yeah, the GoPro mod. Anyway, let's get on the trail. Game on then. New bag and abandoning the car again. I've left her in stealth mode. I've put all the curtains up and all the blinds up, so, and the bag, I don't know, I think I'm less than I normally am. I think I'm down to about 14, maybe 15 kilos. Normally I'm at 16, 17. I haven't bought the drone either, it's at home. And I figure it's going to be too windy to fly with it anyway. Time wise, it's now 6:45. It took me an hour and a quarter to get ready. I don't know what's going on. I packed the bag at home as well, so we'll see how we go. Right, let's get up there. I've got to say, like, it is windy and I am a little bit worried about it and apprehensive, but it's a stunning blue sky evening. It really is. Thing is, where I'm going to pitch tonight, it's like up on a ridge, so it's going to be exposed and I'm definitely going to have the wind blowing at me. I figure I'm going to try and pitch the tent sort of facing the oncoming wind, if you know what I mean. We'll see how we go. But it's not a bad little hike in so far. I hope I'm going the right way, actually. I think I am. Oh, I've had a shave. Makes you look 10 years younger, mate. Right, I think this is where the easy bit ends, i.e. the road, and the hard slog starts. I've got to get up on top of the ridge. Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of a trail, but it's like there's a hubcap. Oh, mate, I might have that on the way back for a frisbee. Right, let's see if we can get up here on top of this thing. Gotta say, seems a popular trail with the sheep. There's a lot of shiznick and a lot of woolly jumpers around, man. Look at them all. Everywhere. All right, girls. Oof. It's a pretty good location already. We're not even close. All right, girls, chilling. I think I'm heading somewhere over there. I'm not entirely sure. I got it pinned on a map, but then it should give me a view back up the valley, and then hopefully I should be able to see down the other side into Castleton. So fingers crossed. Oh, that sun's so bright. I was just gonna say, I gotta say, this is absolutely awesome. I've drove this Winnits Pass road like 100 times over all my life. We've been up and down this road over the years, and I've never, not once, hiked above it. And now I'm gonna wild camp above it. Wicked, mate. Whoa, I better watch me step though. It is pretty steep and a bit precarious, but oh, mate, it's gonna be stunning views, isn't it? Look at that bad boy. Good. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna watch my step and put camera down. Honestly, the cameras never do it justice, like with the perspective of how tall and high it is. It's not that bad, about 30, 40 meters, but oh, mate, maybe more. Yeah, it's looking nice, and plenty of potential for wild camping spots all along this bit. But I think we'll get to the actual spot I want. Looking nice though. There is going to be a lot of sheep shiznick everywhere though, that's for sure. Yeah, should have bought a shovel. Well, as always, I'm not sure how much of that you'll see, but we're pretty much on the spot with an absolute spanking view. It is windy as hell, and mate, everywhere is absolutely riddled with sheep shiznick. So I think what I'm going to do is just try and find a proper pitch a little bit out of the wind, and then clear a load of this sheep poo out the way. So yeah, give me a minute. Well, there's a ton of spots to choose from, but I've got to be honest, this is the one that's kind of got a bit of wind shelter, so, and it has got a tidy view down in the valley, which I'll show you in a bit. I've got to say as well, how professional do those hiking poles look? I really wish I'd have had those when I was in Devon the other week. and being able to put those in the muddy marshes rather than my legs first. But yeah, I guess they'll come in very handy moving forward. Right, I'm gonna unpack some stuff. Should say as well, now I start to unpack, not a bad little bag. I put it up against the old dog the other day, and I think the old dog's about 75, 80 litres. For a 60 litre bag, this thing's doing well so far. Give it its dues. Look, it's built like a little Doctor Who TARDIS inside. It didn't look so big from the outside, but more going on inside, you know. Pretty cool, right? Tent time. Bit of a mad one, this one, to be fair, because it's Peak District, and like I've got a little town down the way and people hiking around. It's only about 8 o'clock at night, really. I should wait till it gets dark and then pitch up, but it's so windy. I just want to make sure I've got everything set up before it's dark, if I'm honest. So I'll tell you something though, it really stinks of sheep poo around here. It's not that great, if I'm honest. Well, I haven't quite got the sun down out the tent door, but I've got a pretty tidy view into the valley, and gotta say, it is always a nice moment, isn't it, when you've got everything set up and it's ready for a bit of chill resting. But yeah, let me show you this bag a little bit, quick. Pretty impressed with it, to be fair. Chose like the green colour. I could have gone for 3 other colours, but the material's pretty waterproof, which I'm kind of chuffed about. The old dog wasn't. It's got the old breathable back material, stop you sweating. I mean, yeah, we'll put that into action and test later on. Good though as well, even though it's waterproof, it comes with its own sort of condom cover, you know, so if it absolutely heaves it down, you've got extra cover, so stuff inside's not going to get wet. I think for me though, the thing that impresses me the most with this bag is honestly the amount of straps and little clip-offs that you can hook things onto, and then extra pockets. Like there's an extra pocket here for, like, I mean, they say slapping a laptop in there. I've got just a couple of extra bits of beanie and stuff in there. But honestly, like, I carried 3 litres of water. I didn't get a problem having a litre of water in the side pockets, which I thought I might, but no, they went in nicely. And yeah, separate compartment at bottom, so you know, if something does get wet, you can shove it in there. It's even got these little extra zippy bits or pockets on the waist strap that goes around you, and like, yeah, I mean, I've managed to put my keys in there, which is quite bulky. So all in all, like, for a 60 litre bag, I'm pretty impressed, to be fair. It's not too bad, and it should do all right. Saying all that about the water though, mate, what a nightmare. I bought 3 litres of water instead of bringing like a flask of pre-made coffee, so now I've got to get the kettle out and all that just to make a coffee up, which I think I'm going to do, you know, and maybe get a bit of scran on. I'm getting hungry. Let's do it. Pretty tired of you, but I've got to say, I really hope I've got everything in there, because I've had a bit of a filter down from this bag normally to bring with me just what I need for tonight. And yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a lot in there. I'm gonna have a check. Inside the mystery bag tonight then, 1 cooker and 1 can of gas, and hopefully, yeah, 1 little seaty pad thing so I can not be sitting on sheep poo. Nice, that I will use. Oh yeah, and that's not all. I've been a good lad this week, and I've only gone and cleaned the Uco candle out, so, and, oh, you'll like this, I've actually bought a candle. Mate, look how good that looks. I'm really chuffed with that, although there is a crack in the glass, I've noticed, so I don't know whether it was like that from before, or whether it's happened like since I've had it, I'm not too sure. Also, I think there's supposed to be a little metal piece in the bottom, which I couldn't find. I may have lost it, so I've had to use like a metal bottle cap for the spring to push the candle up. But yeah, pretty good. I'm impressed. Tonight we go in Uco candle style. All right. And oh mate, I'm excelling myself tonight. Honestly, I really am. Check this out. I've had a new idea. This is the pump up sack that I showed you on, I don't know, a few videos ago. And I don't have a pillow. Although now I do, because what I'm going to do tonight is just tie it off, blow into it, pump it up, and hopefully use it as a pillow. I'm not going to overblow it because I don't want to like damage it at all, but I think that's going to work really well as a pillow tonight. Pretty psyched with that one. And the final thing, mate, I thought I'd lost it and I was going to have to drink out of a saucepan then, but no. I cleaned that, and now it's full of nasty hay and stuff. I guess that was in the bag, but yeah, once I've cleaned it, my cup, it's so much better than bringing that bloody massive thing that I used to carry. Just as long as I can get all the gump out. Right, coffee time. Let's get it on with the 3-in-1s. You know. Check out how windy it is tonight. I'm even having to use this windshield thing. It's a nightmare, man. It really is blowy. I think a best option to pitch with this rock behind me. It just gives me a little bit of shelter. That's what you need, I think. I think this is a toffee cappuccino, no doubt. Oh, look at that. Me living it high-so style on the camp. Right. Oh, that's red hot. And not a bad little spot for it, is it, to be fair? Mate, what a view. We've had some good ones, and this is another one. I can't believe I'm camping above the Winnits Pass. That's pretty legendary for my first ever wild camp in the Peak District. I'm pretty chuffed with that. Well, as long as it goes okay all night. I mean, I'm in view. There's been a few like utes bumbling over the other side of the rocks on the other hill. They were screaming at me earlier, and the sheep poo everywhere, and it's a force 9 gale wind, so at least we got a phone signal though, so I can watch some live TV. Right, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, but I'll catch you in a bit. Oh wow, look at this. We got a procession of sheep. About 40 of them herded together. Wowza. None too shabby though, this little spot. I'm quite impressed. Tent's in a nice little sheltered spot behind the rocks from the wind. And we got the sun coming down over the Winnits Pass. Happy days. I think I'm going to get some scran on. I'm getting pretty hungry, to be fair. Burger night. Let's do it. Oh mate, it's pretty nippy up here. It's blowing like a bumhole after a bag of sprouts. And can't believe it, man. It's 9:30 nearly already. It is still light though, which is pretty cool. Oh, hang on. There really is sheep shit everywhere, mate. It stinks, but I don't know. Either the smell's dissipating or I'm kind of getting used to it. Either way, we ain't got no time to mess about. I've probably got about half an hour's worth of good light left, and then it's going to be evening time. It doesn't get dark really. Last night it was insane, man. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning and there was still light above the Stanage edge. More importantly for now, whoa, hang on. Oh, let's try and do this without blowing my face off. Mate! Oh, there we go. Damn it. We're in. Look at this, I'm not messing, mate. Got the old wind deflector going. And I really should have bought 2. I don't know why I didn't. I didn't think I'd need 2, and now I'm here. I wish I'd got 2. Burger night, let's go. No cloths either, so nothing to wipe my greasy paws on except for sheep shit. Damn it. I know this is gonna sound weird, but something smells like it's burning. Yeah, it is. Jesus, I'm setting light to the Peak District. Don't tell no one. Fucking hell. I'll watch it, fear not. Damn it, man. I don't know what it is with this pan, but it loves to suck the meat up and leave you with a little bit. Look, it's all stuck here, mate. It's like, now I really wish I'd bought 2 burgers, because half of it's going to be stuck to the pan by the time I'm done. Damn it. Bit for the sheep, don't you know? Oh, freaking A, man. I've melted me non-meltable things. What? They bend, dude. Oh, I can bend it into position for more action. Oh, maybe not. Looks like a bloody duck's nose now. Bill. You know that thing on the front of a duck's face? I don't know what it's called. It's a duck's face, man. I ain't got one. Why do I need to know? I've got a nose. I know that. I can smell sheep shit everywhere. I flipped it 3 times if you're wondering. I know this is going to be a bad idea. I'm going to put a slice of bacon with it. I say a slice. The chances of me having a slice left by the time it's cooked, pretty slim. But we'll give it a go. Oh, mama. Oh, the pan actually feels a little slippy at the moment. false sense of security, don't you know? Still nothing to wipe my hands on. Ah, kind of. Yeah, alright. Oh, mama. Need to regulate that heat a bit more. Also, I was hoping my bread would get here in one piece, but yeah, well, kind of one piece, just not the kind of shape and piece I wanted it in. Might be able to save it. I wish I'd remembered the cheese. I'm just saying. Well, cast your votes now. Let's see how stuck to the pan the bacon is. Oh! And for those that you voted it was well stuck, you were wrong. Look at that. Obviously it needs just a bit of like teasing and working in or something. Can't just go straight in there dry. You've got to juice it up a bit. That sounded awful. You know what I mean. Holy shiznit. Good job of wanting my burger totally cremated, because that's where it's at. It even smells well cooked. Like it's been in the oven for about an hour or something. It should have been in there for 15 minutes. Bacon's alright though. And look at this bad boy. Oh yeah. For all you vegan lovers out there, did a bit of salad. Booyaka shack. I like this salad, man. It's cheap and chips from Italy, you know. But it does the job. Right, oh my God, that's on fire. Yep. Oh, ketchup, damn it. Whoa, mama, that pan. Freaking hey, dude. Oof, need to get the beans on. Damn, that pan. Mate, it's had better days. Let's be honest. It ain't looking great. Tins of beans. I don't even know what I brought these. It was just something else to eat. If I'd have brought 2 burgers, I wouldn't have had to bring the beans. And now I'm going to be sitting eating a tin of beans on its own after I've ate my burger. Oh well, you know. Go, go, go! Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Crap. Bean juice everywhere. Damn it. Ooh. Maybe a little too much. Bit overzealous with the ketchup, not gonna lie. But as single burgers go, yeah man, pretty good. I've done with some cheese, just saying. Now, these will keep me warm in the night anyway, these beans, I guess. Right, I'm gonna munch up. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Beans and a burger. Game on. I'm gonna do a 3-course meal next time I come away. I've decided. I'm gonna bring 2 cookers. Maybe a spaghetti bolognese on the hill. We'll see. For now, beans and burger. Catch you in a bit. Just gonna say, cleaning the pans out of grass around these parts may not be the best policy. I think I'm gonna boil them out after. Pretty sharpishly. Ugh. Well, the belly's full and I'm just sitting here admiring the view, and I've looked over. They look like some serious rain clouds. I'm supposed to get a little bit in the night. I hope it doesn't come too heavy, but because I'm losing the light, I figured I'd set up the old little lantern thing, mate. Perfect time for it, I think. And I've got a little metal thing that it can stand on, so I mean, I guess you can hang it, but there's no way I'm going to be hanging that in my tent. I mean, somebody else probably could, but not me, you know. Oh, this might be a bit awkward. It's like lighting birthday candles and somebody just blows them out before you even get to the table. Boom. Mate, that looks nice. Let me turn your light off. Look at that. Oh yeah, man. Proper candlelight. Nice. What a night's sleep. Honestly, I say sleep, I'm not sure I've had any sleep at all night. The tent has just been blowing like crazy, man. The wind hasn't let up all night, and I think it's been drizzling and raining a little bit. I'm gonna get up and take a look at what's going on with the weather, because it doesn't seem good. It's gonna be a nightmare packing up. Let's have a look. Oh mate, I'm not looking forward to this. Oh no, that does look pretty grim. Oh wow, that looks like a storm coming. I think I want to get out of here pretty damn sharpish, if I'm honest. Nightmare. I was going to make coffee, but I might not bother. Oh wow, the weather's not too bad. It's just a little bit grey and cloudy, and there's a little bit of drizzle going on. I'm not going to hang around, mate. I'm worried it's going to absolutely chuck it down. It's looking pretty bad. I think I'm just going to pack up. Hopefully it's not going to all be too wet. I'm going to get back to the crib pretty quick, get some scran on down there. So yeah, let's pack up. Whoa, I'm not going to lie, I think that was the quickest I've ever packed up the tent. About 15 minutes, all done and dusted in the bag and good to go. One last look then. I don't know, man. Dubious little spot. It was nice, it was great, but it really stunk of sheep poo. Not nice. Right, I'm gonna head into the cloud. Let's do it. Well, nearly back at the crib, aka the car, but I hope it's all right. I'm a bit apprehensive. I had that niggling feeling last night that I'd left a window open on it, so, and I heard some police siren coming down here at some point, and it definitely stopped down here at Blue John Mine, so fingers crossed. We'll find out in a minute. Wow, good news then. I have shut the window, and check it out, I didn't show you. Look, I've painted me window covers black. All of them, but I just spun these ones round because I wanted people to be able to see them from the outside, but you can't see it, can you? It's good. Although, the back one, I only half did because I ran out of spray, so I'll have to redo that. And I'm doing colour inside, but more importantly for now, coffee, dude. Well, the kettle's on, and I've got to be honest, it's actually quite nice being back in the crib. Dead cozy and warm and dry as well in here, you know. I was just thinking what I might have done differently last night with that wild camp, and to be honest, not a lot. Equipment wise, setup wise, and all the rest of it, pretty good. But the location, it was a great location, sat up above the Winnits Pass, no doubt, can't deny it. But the fact that there was so much sheep poo around, when I first got there it wasn't too bad, but after 4 or 5 hours sitting there smelling it, it was like, it was getting in the back of my throat. And yeah, if I had a choice, I wouldn't have pitched there, to be honest. And then with the wind and drizzle as well, I guess you can't win them all, but there's always another time. I've got a couple of decent trips planned coming up. I've finally got my hands on a 2-man tent, so I might be able to take the mini-me's or Muttley on a wild camping trip, and I might, no promises, be doing an urban stealth camp. But I think this is going to be a good point to end the episode. I'm going to get myself some munchies, and I might get myself another hour's kip, and then I'm going to head back to Leicester. For now, as always, I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, all the good stuff, hit the like button, subscribe to keep up with the series, and definitely leave it in the comments. And as always, take it easy, enjoy the camp, and stay stealthy. Allah.